Alright, so in this video, we're going to be finding dy dx using implicit differentiation for the function x times e to the power of y equals x minus y. So the first step in using implicit differentiation is to take d by dx of both sides. So this is as follows. Next, we need to actually solve for the derivative for both sides. So here, this is going to use the product rule on the left side. So first thing I need to do is to keep the x the same, multiply by e to the power of y, because that stays the same. Even though we're finding the derivative of e to the power of y, it's still the same. And when we multiply, we remember to tag on dy dx because we have a y right there. We add this to, well, the derivative of x is just 1, multiplied by e to the y, which stays the same. This is going to equal, here we need to use the difference rule in order to find the derivative of x minus y. So first we have the derivative of x, which is just 1, minus the derivative of y. We have a y term that we're finding the derivative for, so we know we have to tag on the dy dx. But first we need to change this y to 1, and then multiply that by dy dx, because we're finding the derivative of the y term. So this is what it is. So let's try to simplify this first. So this is just going to become x times e to the power of y dy by dx plus e to the power of y equals 1 minus dy by dx. So the next step that we need to do in order to use implicit differentiation is to isolate the dy dx. So first I'm going to subtract by e to the power of y on both sides, making it x times e to the power of y dy by dx equals 1 minus dy by dx minus e to the power of y. Next step, I'm going to scroll a little down now, is to add dy by dx on both sides. So that's going to become x times e to the power of y times dy by dx plus dy by dx equals 1 minus e to the power of y. So now that we have the dy dx is all on one side, we got to isolate it. So I'm going to factor out the dy by dx, and this is going to become x e to the power of y times e to the power of y plus 1 equals 1 minus e to the power of y. So the last step to solve this, and I'm going to scroll down again, is to divide by x times e to the power of y plus 1 on both sides. So it's this on both sides. So x times e to the power of y plus 1. So now we just have dy by dx all on its own, isolated, equals 1 minus e to the power of y all over x times e to the power of y plus 1. And so this is your derivative. I hope you found this video helpful.